And Oxon Hill meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard, in for Mac McGarry, and this is the opening round. Each team begins with 100 points, 10 up for a right answer, 10 down for a wrong answer. The team does not see the same material you do on the screens at home. Let's begin. All answers begin with the letter I. This is the least active of the halogen elements. Annandale.
Iodine.
Correct. This is the best-known work by author Ralph Ellison. And the answer is Invisible Man. The mythical Agamemnon sacrificed this daughter so his ships could sail. Iphigenia. This region of the atmosphere extends 20 to 250 miles above the Earth. Oxon Hill?
Ionosphere?
Ionosphere is correct. This ancient Egyptian goddess was the wife of Osiris. Oxon Hill?
Isis?
Correct. The 16th Amendment authorized this type of tax. Annandale?
Income tax.
Correct. In physics, this is the tendency of a body to remain at rest. Annandale?
Inertia?
Yes, it is. This triathlon is held each year in Hawaii. Annandale?
Ironman?
Ironman is correct, and that's the end of the round.
It's Academic with Mac McGarry. Sponsored by Giant. New things are happening at Giant.
Yeah, let's hear it for the cheerleaders. Hi, everybody. This is It's Academic, and it is time to meet the teams. We begin with Annandale, and the first person, the word would be person, Alexis Garrettson. How are you?
Hi, I'm Alexis Garrettson. I'm a junior at Annandale, and I would like to thank the Annandale Drumline and the Annandale cheerleaders.
All right, Andy Tran, who would you like to thank?
I'm Andy Tran, and I'm a senior at Annandale High School, and I'd like to thank Ms. Sardino, our coach, and our principal, Mr. Randazzo.
And now we'd like to meet Olivia Buckley.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm a junior at Annandale, and I'd like to thank our alternate TN and the rest of our team.
All right, guys, here we go. Dry, deaf, bitter, gulch, sands, valley. Take one word from each column, and you'll name what desert that's the lowest geographical point in the United States.
Death Valley.
Yes, Death Valley. Insipid, emphatic, trite. If you gave a very forceful argument for something, your words could best be described by which of these adjectives?
Emphatic.
Correct. Aesop told a fable about the prune and the grapes. Somehow that doesn't sound right. Can you fix this statement by changing one word? And your answer is fox. Blank IOU blank. This IOU will be paid in full once you've filled in the blanks to name what tribe of Dakota Indians whose leaders included Sitting Bull.
The Sioux.
Yes, the Sioux Indians. Quote, "The grin will win." This was a campaign slogan used by what World War II general whose grin helped him win 2 presidential terms in the 1950s?
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
It is Eisenhower. Annandale with 220 points. As you guys know, in this round, each correct answer is worth 20 points, and there's nothing off for a wrong answer. If you get all of them right, there's a bonus of 25 points, which is always... Oh, not this round, that's the next round. Ha, ha, ha. Excuse me, I got ahead of myself. Let's just keep on meeting the team. Hi, Mount Vernon. May you do better than I am doing. Marin Gosset, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Marin. I'd like to thank, I'm a senior at Mount Vernon High School. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Luxembourg.
Very good. And Elizabeth Portalupi.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Portalupi. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our friends and family for coming out and supporting us.
And Rachel Nelson, hello.
Hi, I'm Rachel Nelson. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank the cheerleaders for being so cheerful.
Okay, here we are. Batu, Kubla Mogul, Emir Pharaoh Khan. When Marco Polo traveled to China, he stayed at the court of what emperor, whose name you can complete by choosing one word from each column? And your answer is?
Magu Khan.
Kubla Khan. Morose, munificent, mercenary. Someone who is very gloomy can best be described by which of these adjectives?
Morose.
Morose is correct. Charles Goodnight developed a process for vulcanizing rubber. This statement is not correct. Can you fix it by changing just one word?
Processing.
Year. Goodnight is good year. Blank, blanks, dust, blanks. Get rid of the dust by filling in the blanks to name what so-called revolution that saw the growth of factories in Europe and America in the 18th century.
Industrial.
Yes. The dogs of war. These words were first used in what Shakespeare play set in ancient Rome, where there is major dramatic action on the Ides of March? And your answer is?
Defer.
Julius Caesar.
Nope.
All right, guys, Mount Vernon, 140 points. Time to meet Oxon Hill, and we begin with Naomi Nelson.
Hello, my name is Naomi Nelson. I'm a 15-year-old sophomore. I would like to thank the friends and family who came out to support us today, as well as give a shout out to the sports teams of Oxon Hill. Go Clippers.
Okay. Candace Cook, hi.
Hi, I'm Candace. I'm a 16-year-old senior, as well as a member of the Globe Club and the First Robotics team. We'd like to send our best wishes to Ms. Harasi and Mr. Wicko for a fast recovery, as well as thank our sponsor, Giant Foods.
All right, we like that, and a fast recovery to them. Giselle Enriquez, hi.
Hi, my name is Giselle. I'm a 16-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank Ms. Anderson for being a coach, and I'm also on the robotics team.
All right, here we go. Countess, Lady, Madam. Godiva X Anne. Using one word from each column, you can identify what medieval woman who rode naked through the streets of Coventry as a tax protest.
Countess X.
Countess X.
Lady Godiva. Forgetfulness, total war, anarchy. The word oblivion is usually defined as being a state of which of these?
Anarchy.
Forgetfulness. The Wright brothers flew their first plane at Seahawk. This statement is just plain wrong. Can you change one word and make it correct?
C to Kitty.
Correct. Fill in the blanks here to get the last name of what 19th century British scientist for whom a unit of energy is named?
Joule.
Yes. I wish I could be president and Congress too. The statement comes from what 26th president who ran for office a second time as the Bull Moose candidate in 1912?
Teddy Roosevelt.
That is correct. Oxon Hill with 180 points. Great. Good round.
Each student competing on today's show will receive a pair of movie tickets from Regal Entertainment, a proud supporter of its academic. Escape to the movies at a Regal cinema near you.
Everybody, if you like It's Academic, and we assume that you do, you can also like us on Facebook. We encourage you to do that. Now we're going to begin the Picture Perfect round, but first we are going to recap the scores. Annandale, 220 points. Mount Vernon, 140 points. And Oxon Hill, 180 points. Yay. Here we go. This colorful shell is popularly named for what are initialed, Oxon Hill? And your answer is?
Conch.
Robin. This is a sparkling night view of what most populous California city? Annandale.
Los Angeles.
Yes. In one steamboat race, the Natchez competed against a boat named for what phenomena where one celestial body is totally or partially obscured? Oxon Hill.
Eclipse.
Yes. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer. Annandale?
4.
Correct. This arrowhead that archaeologists found in Britain dates back to what age named for an alloy of copper and tin? Oxon Hill.
Bronze.
Yes. The Roman Emperor Augustus had a record of his achievements inscribed on this temple wall that you can see in what Turkish capital city? Annandale.
Ankara.
Correct. These rare minerals contain what very common element with atomic number 11 and chemical symbol Na? Oxon Hill?
Sodium.
Sodium. Surprisingly, this 18th century engraving pictures palm trees growing atop what waterfalls on the U.S.-Canadian border? Annandale?
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls is correct, and that is the end of the round. Let's hear it for the drum line from Annandale and percussion instructor Scott Niehoff. Now it's time to meet all of the instructors who make you guys as good as you are, and we begin with Annandale. Andy, who do you have behind you?
On my right is Mr. Sardino, our sponsor, and on my left is Mr. Randazzo, our principal.
Very good. Good to have you guys here. From Mount Vernon, Elizabeth, who's with you?
To my right is our coach, Mr. Luxembourg.
All right, great. And Candace from Oxon Hill, who's with you?
Directly behind us is our illustrious coach and sponsor, Miss Anderson.
All right, thank you very much, guys. And now we begin our next round. Each correct answer is now worth 20 points. If you get all of them correct, that's an extra 25-point bonus. As you know, Annandale goes first, but Mount Vernon, you get to pick an envelope for them, 1, 2, or 3.
3.
3 it is. I have it. I jumped the gun. Here we go. Legend tells us that Plato's favorite food came from what tree whose branches are considered symbols of peace?
Olive.
Olive is correct. In an effort to obtain massive quantities of helium-3, the so-called ideal fuel, Russia plans to establish a base on what satellite 240,000 miles from Earth? And your answer is the moon. Among other accomplishments, Benjamin Franklin charted what warm ocean current that begins near the Bahamas and flows into the North Atlantic? And your answer is? The Gulf Stream. For your science question, absolute zero is approximately how many degrees below the Celsius freezing point of water?
273.
Yes, that is correct. The Unlikely Hero is the subtitle of Michael Korda's biography of what Civil War general who became our 18th president?
Ulysses Grant.
Correct. The name of Eric Blair may be unfamiliar because Mr. Blair used what pen name to write such works as 1984 and Animal Farm?
George Orwell.
George Orwell. Now we have a math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
14.
14 is correct. No incumbent president has ever attended a pro football game until 1966, when what 36th chief executive went to a Redskins game?
Lyndon Johnson.
That is correct. And that's it for Annandale with 380 points. Mount Vernon is next. Oxon Hill, do you want them to have 1 or 3?
3.
3. 3 it is. Here's. Oh, no, we had 3. It's 1 or 2.
2.
2. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll pull it together. You wait and see.
Okay.
Here we go. A poem by Eleanor Wiley tells us to live like what bird that appears quite majestic on the Great Seal of the United States?
Eagle.
Eagle is right. The Pioneer 10 spacecraft sought evidence of life on Titan, the largest moon of what many-ringed planet 6th from the sun?
Saturn.
Saturn. 5 years after Richard Henry Lee signed the Declaration of Independence, he signed what articles that formed a loose government prior to the Constitution?
The Confederation.
Yes. Your science question. Hydrochloric acid, potassium cyanide, sulfuric acid. Your stomach acid normally contains which of these substances?
Hydrochloric acid.
Correct. Spain decided to help the rebellious American colonies after Britain refused to give Spain what rocky fortress on the Mediterranean? And your answer is Gibraltar. Among the earliest works offered by William Caxton, England's first printer, were 2 editions of what epic work by Geoffrey Chaucer? And your answer is Canterbury Tales. For the math question, evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer.
60.
The answer is 60. There are several thousand Secret Service agents today, but there were only 3 agents guarding what 25th president when he was shot in 1901?
Defer.
And your answer is?
Abraham Lincoln.
William McKinley. And that's it for Mount Vernon, 240 points. Finally, Oxon Hill. Here we go. In Hindu mythology, the shining spot on the forehead of the god Shiva was symbolized by what gem created by an oyster?
Pearl.
Pearl is it. Frederick Douglass was aiming for the stars when he named his anti-slavery newspaper for what star, also called Polaris?
The North Star.
The North Star. According to a recent study, the city whose residents laugh the most is what capital of Texas?
Austin.
Austin. Your science question? Which of these is a unit of heat?
Calorie.
Calorie is right. Washington, D.C. once boasted a canal named for what river that still flows through Rome? And your answer is?
Defer.
The Tiber River. Pollen-producing flowers cause suffering for many people, but garlic would torment what Transylvanian vampire created by Bram Stoker?
Dracula.
Dracula. Math. Solve for X. And your answer is?
5.
5 is right. On October 1st, 1918, Lawrence of Arabia was an eyewitness as Turkish forces surrendered control of what Middle Eastern city, now the capital of Syria? And your answer is? Damascus. Oxon Hill, good job with 320 points. That is the end of the round.
Everyone at home, get ready for another year of Giant's A+ School Rewards. You can earn points and help local schools every time you use your Giant card. Thanks to you, Giant has been able to award over $82 million to thousands of schools over the past 20 years and has already committed to $2 million to this year's program. Signing up your Giant card is easy. Simply go to giantfood.com or stop by the Customer Solutions Center at any Giant store. Then when you shop at Giant, you'll be part of the magic of A+ School Rewards.
This is the grab bag round, everybody. It's a free-for-all, and really anybody can pull ahead. A correct answer is worth 20 points. A wrong answer is 20 down. And there are several video clues as well. They are 30 points up or down. Here we go. There are going to be 8 dwarfs, not 7, in an upcoming movie version of what beloved fairy tale? Oxon Hill, yes. African-American architect Julian Abely designed many of the buildings of what North Carolina University, home of the Blue Devils? Annandale.
Duke.
Duke. Forget modern machines. Sheep and goats are being used to remove pesky weeds in the town of Mesa in what Grand Canyon state? Annandale?
Arizona.
Correct. On the monitor for 30 points. These mysterious stones were erected centuries ago near what Saudi Arabian capital? Annandale.
Riyadh.
Yes. Even if your grandfather claimed to be as old as the hills, he would not have reached the 969 years of what biblical figure?
Methuselah.
Methuselah is right. How many hours must a 50-watt bulb burn to use up 1 kilowatt-hour of electricity? Andy, yes, Mount Vernon.
500.
20. Minimum wage laws are nothing new, sorry. Having appeared 37 centuries ago in the law codes of what Babylonian king? Annandale.
Hammurabi.
Yes. On your monitor for 30 points. An artist's career always begins tomorrow. This comment was made by what American artist whose career received a boost when he did a famous portrait of his mother?
Whistler.
Yes. Choice. Which of the following diseases is caused by a virus? Chickenpox, scurvy, or diabetes?
Chickenpox.
Yes. Billy Blythe is a new opera about the early life of what 42nd U.S. president? Oxon Hill.
Bill Clinton.
Correct. And that is the end of the game. The scores are now official. First, Mount Vernon with 250 points. Second, Oxon Hill, 400 points. And the winner of this game, Annandale, 470 points. They'll be back to compete in a playoff later this year. Next week, Montgomery Blair, National Cathedral, and South Lakes. I am Hillary Howard here for Mac McGarry. Been a great game, and all you guys, come on down.